All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first cast for our Will Cheese Fails Cold Cast Marathon.
This is where we still have energy.
Yeah.
There will be a point in this where all of that just goes away. It just disappears, it evaporates. We will turn into either stark raving lunatics and actually get more energetic just because we've already lost our minds, or we will turn into decrepit, curled up in a corner, please stop the madness, depending on how these games go.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me up with that old school noise! Up here in the top left-hand position of Prion Terraces, or Prion. I think I said this before, I have no idea which way that's pronounced. Who cares? We have the Red Protoss Explicit. And down here in the bottom right we have Ural. I'm going to call him Urinal. And I'm going to call the other guy Exhibit.
Cool. Whoa. All right, well, we're going to start it off.
That was quick.
We're going to start off with a really aggressive proxy hatch. Now, of course, guys, this is Will Cheese Fails, so there is a chance that the cheese will succeed, and there's obviously the chance that it'll fail horribly. We wanted to do this a little bit different than the When Cheese Fails, and it creates a little bit more suspense for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely gone well for us in the past.
I'm going to turn down just the music.
The music
just a tiny bit.
Come on down.
Come on down. Okay, we're good.
So, in Legacy of the Void, I'm going to take a wild stab
shit,
at the
look at
holy
the,
okay.
What the hell?
So, they're both doing the same thing. Same thing is happening, both sides of the map. We got the Protoss player going, well, it's a little different. Protoss player is straight up building in the expansion.
Yeah, this is interesting, and the thing is, this can kind of work if he can get out a mothership out of this Nexus to overcharge the pylons, but he needs to build a lot of, he needs to build another pylon. Nice, I like what he's doing here. I would have done the exact same thing. It's just to protect that inner pylon.
Well,
and
if you
then,
can keep that alive.
If you can keep that alive, you can overcharge this, it's going to be sick, but he doesn't have any gas. So what is he planning on doing
Well, he doesn't have anything.
He's got a forge going, so it looks like he's going to use cannons instead, but an overcharge would have been even better. Puts down one cannon, and the probe just straight up dies. So he's going to be forced to cancel this cannon, and he's going to have to start building some probes out of this Nexus immediately, be able to make, make something happen over here. A lot of drones are still being pulled. He's losing a lot of mining time, and now building some lings here, and he's got nothing but probes to defend.
Exactly. So, for a moment, I thought, hey, there was a shot that the Zerg player was so caught up with this that he wasn't even going to use his own proxy, but he is, and now he's getting gas and everything. This is BM. Oh, he's just going to bring everybody down.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
Why not? I like that move. He might lose 3/4 of them by the time he gets down there. Yeah. He should probably just leave a couple behind and try to hold them up.
Yeah, if he takes this and just kind of scoots him around.
Yeah, because if he's not paying attention, he's not paying attention, then it's whatever.
Wow, a cannon is going to finish here, and this is huge. Yeah, this is really, really huge. And he's not going to be able to do much now, the Zerg anyway. And then once he starts, I like this. You got a little block going here with the drones. Of course, the probes can go right through them. The question is, how many probes will be lost in the process here?
Oh, he just walked them, ghost walked them through, and now they're hidden by a cannon. So, good luck.
This kind of resets, but at the same time, the Zerg...
The Zerg is still behind on this.
He is behind, for sure.
Significantly behind. Now, the Zerg doesn't know what he wants to do. He doesn't know if he wants to take everything up there and try and get rid of that Nexus. Honestly, he might as well just leave, like, a couple of Zerglings to take that Nexus down. And that's the end of it. Or even the Queen.
Queen's going to take forever.
He's going to be there a while.
Oh, he's got some lings there, so he's all good.
So that's going to speed it up. Otherwise, I mean, the Protoss is going to be into, like, Stalker tech here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the thing is, he's unpowered his core, so now he's just getting a pylon. So his warp gate research hasn't been started yet. He is able to get a mothership core if he wanted one. A couple of spine crawlers going down, immediately going into the roach warren, and is going to get some roaches. I think that's a good call. If he gets ravagers, he can use the corrosive bile to get rid of these pylons at range. Still no mothership core out yet. He's about 50% done now. I actually think the Protoss is in a really, really good position here, especially when this mothership core gets out, The Zerg is still on one base, although he does have that hatchery up here. He's not really going to be able to do a whole lot with it, and the reinforcing is going to take a long time to go from one end to the other. The only good thing about this is he does have a hatch here, and if you wanted to expand, he can definitely do that. And if the Protoss is busy with all of this down here at the main dealing with this, well, chances are he's just going to totally either forget about up here or not going to be able to split up the units to go and defend or get rid of that hatchery up there.
See, he just can't do anything with this right now. No, honestly, as much as I like the Protoss's positioning, the Zerg is still kind of okay here. The Protoss is, with the unpowering of the Cyber Core, actually kind of slowed himself down quite considerably. And it's given the Zerg, it's given the Zerg enough time now to actually do something. He's only got one gateway. Even if he has Warp Gate tech,
2 now.
It's
Yep.
2.
Yep.
He's not gonna. It's not like he's gonna suddenly overwhelm the Zerg player with units just out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
So the Zerg player still has a good pot. He's got 2 Ravagers now. What is the range on the mixtapes?
It's far. I mean, he can definitely get
at
those
from in his base. Could he hit that pylon?
No,
from
fuck
the top?
no.
No, okay.
Fuck no.
Well, I
No.
just didn't know how far.
Yeah,
it was
no,
far.
he has to get down. But what he can do is he can drop it, and then he can just kind of run away. You know.
Okay, so once it's in the air, you can just
you can peace out. You don't have to
okay.
sit there. But he can't go from here and just start sniping off that. That'd be like redonkulous.
See, that's just BM. He's trying to hand out his mixtapes where it's a bunch of people wheelchair access. They can't get away from that shit fast enough. He's just running after him with mixtapes. Be like, bro, it's straight fire, bro.
Straight fire.
Stop rolling.
Well, he's getting some upgrades going here. He's gonna have 4 gates, 5 gates in total, unless it's a robo. Yeah, okay, so 4 gates and a robo. Interesting. If he gets enough Ravagers, he can drop enough mixtapes. I don't know why he's so hell-bent on this forge. If he could just get rid of the pylon, the upgrades are going to stop regardless. He's also going to...
maybe he's trying to get rid of cannon production as well, perhaps.
That's possible. It's possible.
Oh,
but I
it's
do like what he's done up here. He's got an expansion. These 3 drones not getting gas. That's kind of shitty. He's going to definitely need that gas going. Should really start working on getting some drones happening up there.
Now he's going after that.
Now he's going to start picking off the pylon.
So he has to be careful now because he has to actually come down that ramp far enough. We almost saw it happen there, where he has to come down far enough to hit that pylon that if the force field is timed correctly, he can just get trapped down here with his Ravagers. Now, luckily, the Protoss player has backed his sentries up far enough he doesn't have to worry about it, but...
That Immortal,
this is where it's going to happen.
That Immortal, though. He really needs to... Oh, my God. Those corrosive biles just wreck those stalkers.
Oh, there's no energy. I thought there was energy.
He needs a sentry to force field these Ravagers when they come down. What's going on up here? Still... Okay, now he's just getting the gas. Still, essentially, the Zerg is on one base. And I mean, one base Zerg versus one base Protoss. Protoss is going to come out on top. If he can get one more Immortal out, that is a very, very scary army for this Zerg to handle. Even with so many Ravagers, if one good force field goes off and he's going to cut him in half, and he's got the Mothership Core there to get it off an overcharge, there's the force field. Still only one Immortal.
That was maybe a bit early.
He's focus firing very nice with that Immortal, and he doesn't give 0 fucks about this Mothership Core. He could have done a nice overcharge here as well. Needs to keep that Immortal alive, and he will do that. A second one is on the way, and that was terrible, terrible damage for the Zerg. That's not good.
Yeah, no, that was a bad time. Didn't bring the Queen to help. Didn't have anything. He just left everything down there to die. Not that he had much choice anywhere. I still feel like that was maybe a bit early for the Protoss. He didn't really have to get all the way up in his business to make that happen. Now he has a second Immortal. He's going to be able to build some shields back up on that first Immortal, which is almost dead. And that's going to be probably the most two important units for him moving up this ramp, especially with those spine crawlers there. So the Zerg now has a hell of a hill to climb. He's had so many murals for so long, he could have expanded 2 more times.
Yeah, the Zerg is just dead.
Yeah.
I mean, Protoss literally just walk up here. Oh my God, why did he lose? Like, just walk up there. Look at your army. You've got an ops. You see the whole thing. You, like, there's no point.
He just really wants all that static defense to be gone.
Yeah,
well, there goes the sentry. Doesn't much matter anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Rip.
That's pretty much all she wrote. Very interesting first game though. Okay, well, we got a few roaches there, but with those 2 Immortals, there's just no way you're gonna kill this army. It's just impossible.
You would need a hell of a lot of Zerglings right now.
Yeah, he is getting he's getting a Roach Warren. Oh my God, he's getting a Hydralisk Den, dude. If he gets Lurkers out, Lurkers is so ridiculous.
He could have had Lurkers last year.
Wow, he's gonna run everything out.
I don't think this game might not be over. He's got a small window here to get his Hydra and maybe even Lurker tech. I mean, Hydra, look at the health of these units.
Yeah.
Hydra could shred that. It could happen.
Enough Hydra would do it.
It could happen.
Yeah, well, he is starting to reinforce. I mean, look at the amount of minerals. Look at the income right now is 80 to 620.
Yeah.
By the time he actually goes up there, finishes off this base, I mean, he's got to know what's going on. He knows that there was. Oh my God, he is teching. He is teching lurkers, dude. I swear to God.
But think about this. This Protoss is one basing because he thinks he's got it in the bag. He's taking his time to kill this base down below, not thinking about what else is going on.
I talked about that at the beginning of the game.
He's going to forget about it. It's no longer there in his mind. And only after it's not been revealed, he's thinking, oh wait, there's still another hatchery that I forgot about from the beginning of the game. He's obviously still using it. And now, his units are so slow. There is going to be a window where possibly there could be lurkers, and if there's lurkers, yeah, he's got knobs though.
It doesn't matter. Lurkers.
But a lurker hits like 2 hits, and that whole army
are so
it's just rip,
broken.
Rip.
As a Protoss, I'm going to cry Protoss tears if I see him lose this game after such a huge lead, and just to maybe like 3 lurkers.
And this is funny because he's looking in all the most random places right now, and he's choosing now to expand of all times. There's no expansion required right now.
Just go kill.
You need to find him and find him quick. You have an obs, you have units, spread them out a bit. Find where he is. First of all, you already know where the hatchery is.
Seriously, like what is he looking around for?
Look at your map. You don't have to look really hard to find out where this guy is on the map. I mean, I applaud your efforts to try and figure out that there might be a gold base taken up somewhere, but the odds of that.
Look at this. The Zerg income is more than the Protoss. The supply is 53 to 67. The Zerg is in a better position here than what he was at his own main. He's got a macro hatch. The lurker den is complete. We've got 1 lurker morphing in. If he gets 2 more, it is going to be a bad time. The range, the DPS, it is just going to be terrible. Even with the ops. It is so hard to kill these things, and he's got queens here as well, and you can pick off the ops so easily with queens and other hydras that are going to be up in the mix. He is going to go ahead and grab a natural up at his opponent's old base. This is one hell of a way to start a cold cast marathon.
You're damn right it is. This is something
This might even be the peak.
This is one of those things where, yeah, this might be the peak. We might have started at the top, and then we're just going to be like, it's going to be like soapbox racers. We're just going to start at the top of the hill and just coast our way down the whole day.
Oh my God, dude. This is redonkulous.
This is one of those things where you have to have a special kind of crazy to happen for this to even come together.
This is LAGTV.
This is LAGTV.
This is LAGTV.
This is what happens.
We have been doing this for over 5 years.
And it just keeps happening.
It just keeps happening. It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
It just does not stop.
Can't stop, won't stop the LAGTV hype train. Well, we've got Disruptor on the way. It's only taken him 12 minutes, which feels like honestly in Legacy of the Void, 12 minutes feels like 40. Because everything happens so damn fast. He's
Seriously.
gonna have that.
Oh, there goes the ops.
There's the ops, gone.
Sees the lurkers, but guess what? You ain't seeing them anymore.
No, he's moving them now.
And there's the problem with lurkers, is when they're down, you still have so many hydras that even with an ops, you need to get in close enough to get the range, and the ops will just die straight up. And here comes a counterattack.
Oh,
He's got 1 lurker here. We've got a drop up in the new main of Urinal, and he needs to focus this den. This den needs to go down. He's only going to do so much damage. We're going to get a nice force field off there on the ramp. 3 hydras, four hydras. No, just 3 of them stuck out there. The drones can't get anywhere. He's looking for 1 more force field, but he's not doing any damage with these units. He should be focus firing on this lurker den, getting rid of the tech. Right now, all he was doing was just buying time to do no damage. I mean, he did nothing. Literally
The only upside to this is that he forced Urinal to turn around.
I don't think it was going to be a huge problem with this army that's down here.
No, but I mean, if there was an upside, that's the closest thing to an upside that existed there, because he dropped into the base, he walked in, he shot the lair a couple of times, or the hive. Where are we at right now? I don't even know if I saw where he's at. No, he's at lair going into.
Okay, the lair.
He's at lair.
Hive. He's at hive now.
He's at hive now. No, he's at lair.
Is he?
Yeah, that's lair.
Okay.
That's what that word says.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust it.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even have an infestation pit, so we're all good.
Yeah, we know StarCraft.
It's lair. I just saw it morphing, so I was like, okay, what is he building?
So you know, he comes in, he attacks the lair a couple times, finds that the drones are running away, and then chases the drones for a bit, gets everything killed, and does 0 damage. He didn't even look at the lurker. Didn't even sneeze at it in its general direction.
Well, when you're doing a drop like that and you manage to force field off their units, eventually your force fields are just gonna disappear. And you have to do something within that time. Whether it's kill the main hatch, whether it's kill the lurker den, which is pretty much a must. You need to hit you.
You're gonna need to sneeze.
Woo!
You're gonna sneeze. And then what are you gonna do? After you've sneezed and cleared the sinuses out there, you're gonna get all of your hydras are gonna get completely massacred.
Look at this. 3 lurkers didn't do enough. A huge disruptor hit.
Oh god!
And just like that, Urinal is in some doo-doo butter. It was looking so good for Urinal, and he just took a bad fight. I mean, it's just a lot of units, and when you've only got a couple lurker and like no other units to back them up, like what you need to do is you need to have an adequate amount of units to soak the DPS on the front while your lurkers are just wrecking things from behind because the range is so high.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the units for them. The lurker count was fine. It's just he didn't have the units.
He needed all of these Zerglings to be with his army in the first time.
Yeah.
He needed something to just go in and mess with everything, and he didn't have anything. Here comes the disruptor. Oh,
managed
nice.
to get rid of a couple
Not
of those
bad.
hydras.
Couple out of it just at the last second there. There was one lurker there left on the ramp. The ramp is going to be destroyed.
Yep. And that is going to be the show.
Despite the fact that Urinal had another window.
Wow, I thought the Zerg was going to come back and
So
win
did
this,
I.
especially after shitting the bed on that drop, doing literally nothing.
There were so many M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong twists in this game that I was actually completely uncertain of who was going to win until that last attack.
I don't know if that was a when cheese fails or a when cheese succeeds because both players cheesed.
It was both.
So I guess it's...
They both failed their cheeses because neither of the cheeses technically won the game for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the Protoss cheese, but that's not what won the game.
It kind of canceled each other out.
Yeah.
And it just basically started fresh again.
No, it didn't.
Interesting.
No.
Well, that was one hell of a start to the series. For those who are just tuning in, there's a bunch of stuff going on for YouTube and Twitch today. This event is obviously sponsored by Lootcrate, G2A, and JORD. We're going to be giving away a bunch of G2A gift cards, some Lootcrate subscriptions, and a $150 JORD Woodwatch giveaway today on Twitch. And then also, if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a giveaway link under this video for your chance to win a bunch of G2A gift cards, Loot Crate gift cards, and there'll also be a sign up for a $150 Loot Crate, or not Loot Crate, sorry, JORD Woodwatch giveaway. So a lot is happening. If you're watching this on Twitch, type in exclamation giveaway, and you can sign up. And then there's also a link underneath the stream. And also, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away a $200 JORD Woodwatch gift card and a $50 G2A gift card for the top replay that gets sent in today. For the second best replay that gets sent in, we're going to give away a $100 JORD Woodwatch gift card and a $50 G2A gift card. And for the third best replay, we're going to give away a $50 JORD gift card and a $50 G2A gift card. We are giving away so much stuff because this isn't a tournament. There is no like first, second, third winner.
Santa Claus is coming early.
Instead, we're just giving away a shit ton of stuff. So
and coming off.
A big thank you to our sponsors, and JORD wants to give a big thank you to everybody that has been buying watches this holiday season. It's been crazy the amount of sales that we've been getting. $20 off till December 31st. If I'm using the promo code BOUS on that JORD Woodwatch. Of course, 3% off with G2A, promo code BOUS, and 10% off with Loot Crate, promo code BOUS. This is the first game of many today. We're going to be doing this for 8 or 9 hours all day. It's going to be fun. If you can't watch them all on Twitch, they will all be on YouTube. Pretty much a game a day leading up to the new year. So hopefully you guys are going to tune in and hang out. Make sure to hit that like button if you're watching this on YouTube and sign up on those giveaways in the description below.
Look, for all you people out there theory crafting about lurkers and what needs to be done to stop the pain train of the underground anal probe. This is all that needs to happen. They just see Blizzard just needs to follow the route of Nintendo in terms of how to balance their games. You know what Nintendo's version of balancing is? When all else fails, what StarCraft needs to balance lurkers? just include Bayonetta. Done.
More Bayonetta, please.
Just put Bayonetta in. As a unit, just Bayonetta.
I've been watching so much Bayonetta because Man vs. Game's been playing Bayonetta, so I've just been watching Bayonetta.
I own Bayonetta's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So just add Bayonetta. If the Blizzard, Kim, you listening right now, bro? Bayonetta. Just have her, just her and Kerrigan like met each other at a Starbucks, and they had the same order, and they got friendly, and now here's Bayonetta. I think that's a perfectly acceptable storyline, and it would balance Zerg perfectly. No problems.
Well, that is going to be it, guys. We will see you on the next one. Make sure to check out those giveaways. We'll be back.